a stretch video. It's a video for the whole body, fingers right through to toes, neck, shoulders, lower back, hips, groin. I think it's really good. It's going to help you, my clients, and if there are those out there that are looking for a new stretch routine, I hope this helps you put something together that you can look after your body. Keep in mind that if you're stiff, you feel old. If you feel old, you're limited and you don't do the things that you want to do. When you're flexible, supple, you feel good about doing things. So it's worth doing 20 minutes a day stretching. Start with the founder, feet nice and wide, legs straight, and then just slightly unhook them. Keep the chest up, push the hips all the way back. Control those legs, just slightly bent, chest up, chin in a little bit, arching back, push the hips back, weight on the heels, and arch up as strong as you can. You'll feel it in the back of the legs tight, and the lower back muscles between the shoulder blades, back of the arms, working really hard. Side on view, hips back, arching up. And let's go straight into the second part. Stretching right out, hips all the way back. Third part, roll forwards, hips back, stretching all the way over. Come back up again. Second time round. This time, I'm going to arch straight up with a twist. Arching back, twist. Arching back, twist. Then we go into the lunge stretch. Dropping down through the hip. Arching back and away from the front leg. Dropping down through the back knee. Arching back and away. Feeling it through here. Here. Alright, we're going to hold each of those positions for 10 seconds. Here we go, into the sides. It's great for the glute med, the ITB band, the iliotibial band, side of the knee, up into the lats, triceps, neck. I've been doing a bit more running than normal, so I'm really feeling it through there. When you get into the stretch, get in, hold it for 2 or 3 breath cycles at least. So I'm moving a little bit quicker because we've got a bit to cover. Into the quads. Pull that foot right up. Push the hip forwards if you can. Get a good stretch. Both sides. Tall, hip forwards. It's good for your balance too, you'll notice it. Alright, down sides of the legs, front of the legs, hip flexors. Now we're going to go into the hamstrings. We're going to spend a little bit of time here. Forwards, neck down. It's a big muscle, so it takes a little bit of time to get it to relax. Might take 10-20 seconds. Don't be afraid to pull yourself down. Lock the hands behind, arch up. Get a good stretch into the lower back. Down again. And then hands on the back of the neck, very gently. Salt water coming out the nose there. What I'm doing there is I'm stretching forwards. I'm stretching the full spine, with the neck. You'll feel it tight maybe up here, might be here, but this stretch, nothing beats it for finding where the tension is from the neck all the way down, all the way down. Okay. Now we're going to go wide. I'm no Van Damme, but it's a good one nonetheless. Go wide. And I'm slightly bending the knees, just ever so slightly, and I'm feeling it in the groin here. You just get right down, keep the back arched, and just sit down, really feeling the groin there. Come up a little bit, sit down to it a little bit more. Sit into it a little bit more. Pretty uncomfortable, but it's good to do. If we don't stretch our groin, we pay for it in so many ways. The hips just get tight. And when the hips are tight, we feel old. Okay, let's go wide again. Forwards. Hold that in like that. This is similar to the last one. Coming up into this one, sitting tall if you can, and pushing down with the elbows and bending forwards at the waist into the groin. Down, forwards. Pretty uncomfortable, but it's a great stretch. Really opens up the hips. Okay, another familiar one. Tuck that in, grab the foot or the shin, whatever you can get to. Pull down, you'll feel a calf, hamstring, and then we're going to go arm over the top. You want to get it into the side, into the lumbar spine. And it's not so much facing this way, it's a side stretch. Again, you're going to hold these 20, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. I'm a bit tighter on this side as per usual. Alright. Surf was good this morning, but salt work still coming out. Okay, so first of the new ones. Go from here, and then we're going to get that foot to come up. Okay, foot up. Getting good down in the stretch. You're going to feel it here into the groin, and then straighten that front leg. Down again, arching up. Arching up. And then this hand here, and this hand, arching the back, twisting, looking up. It's good for the balance. Other side. I'm just turning this for the camera, you don't have to do that. Straighten. Down. This is my tighter side. Been working on it. Oh, it's good. Okay. Another one while we're here is we're going to drop down. Down like this. This is really good. Get that foot up. Drop down there. If you can't get to this one, that's okay. I'll show you the alternative. These are good for the hip. If you can't get to that one, cross-legged, bending forwards, hooking under, keeping the back straight, bending forwards. This is really good. I'm going to put a little bit of twist on it, bending the feet in. Bending the feet out. Feel hamstrings. Okay, now we flip over onto our back. This is the one we see everywhere. We want to keep the shoulders flat on the ground, arm out, head looking away from the knee. Doesn't matter, does it? Looking away. So knee down, shoulder back. Once we've done that both sides, it's a good one to hold for 20-30 seconds. Just get a little bit of rocking in the spine. You feel things loosening up from the neck all the way down to the tailbone. Then just grab the knee, pulling it to the opposite shoulder. Both sides. And then coming up. This is a slight variation, but it works quite well. Cross like so, and then hook opposite. Opposite, twisting away, locking the hip, neck, turning as far as you can go, really actively turning the neck. Getting a full stretch all the way up the spine from to the. Show you that both ways. And it's slightly different to just laying on your back and doing it. You can really get a lot more torque in. Okay, so we're going to do the shoulder stretches now. I'm going to start with the pec stretch. Okay. We want to get here, straighten the arm a little bit. You'll feel it where you need to. Opening up through front of the shoulder, pec. Stance is important, so you can't just stand like this and expect it to happen. Nice wide stance, open up the body, twist through the pelvis. Straighten the arm, turn the palm away. Okay, you get a stretch. I'm getting a stretch from my hand, forearm, through the chest. Okay. Go a bit higher. There's different parts of the pec. Okay, especially if you're paddling a board or climbing trees, you know. Okay. Again, you're going to hold those 20-30 seconds each. You can do both sides. Next one, I'm going to grab something that's like this. It can be a door handle, but it needs to be a little bit higher. You're going to grab this, and you're going to turn away. See, I'm turned away, my thumb's down. Okay, just like that. I'm going to go a little bit higher, just for me. And then I'm going to drop down. See what it's doing at the shoulder joint. It's getting the anterior delt into the bicep. It's a great stretch for the shoulder. Okay. And the next stretch, again, we're going to hang onto the wall. This is for this side. And you can let the shoulder stretch out and then sink your bottom back into the lats, down into the lower back. Okay, oh, I really need to do this one. That's good. Obviously you do both sides, so I would come over this side for all of those. Okay. Okay. So for the upper body, let's bring one shoulder across. Get a good stretch in there, and oftentimes you'll feel that no, it's not tight, but I do this one. And you can check in a second, is it tight? And today, guess what, it's tight. Why? Because yesterday I was in the gym, so today it's tight. So you hold that. And if it's not tight, you just kind of move on to the next one. So this is across the body. Next one, we're going over, pulling elbow down, and body down. You can also bend wrist down, body down, neck down, wrist down, hold. Okay. Next one, tucking hand just on the small of the back there. Okay. Now I've got a separated shoulder here, so this will look a little bit more flexible on this side because I don't have some of the ligaments I used to. And you're going to feel it here and across the back. This is for the external rotators in the rotator cuff. See how tall? Some people are going to have to grab their shirt because they won't reach the elbow. This one's, it's tight. Everybody's tight in the external rotators. Infraspinatus, some of the teres. So, show you both sides. Tuck that in there, reach around. Whew. Very few people do this stretch. Such a good one. While we're here, wrists and fingers. Okay. Fingers get tight. Thumbs. Yeah. Thumbs. So that your thumbs do a lot of work. They go down, so they obviously go up. They go out. Yeah. Fingers. Wrists. So grab the wrist and then slowly straighten the arm. You're going to get it right up the forearm in towards the elbow. Really good for golfer's elbow. Once you get the all clear from your therapist. Okay. And then there's these muscles on the side, on the outside here. And you get it good. There, got it. It's a bit tricky. But if you're getting pain and spasm on the outside of your hand from mountain biking, or I don't know why, but I feel it when I'm surfing, this is the stretch. Okay, while I'm sitting, we'll do the neck before we go to the shoulders. So, neck. Okay, I'm going to start with the one that most people don't do. And it's for the anterior rotators of the neck, okay? Not the neck flexors, the scalenes. There's 3 scaling muscles, okay? So we're going to pin this shoulder. You can pin it down like so, grab the chair. Okay, you're going to keep that shoulder down. And then hand over, and we're going back over. So I'm going to turn away. We want to get it into these very small but extremely tight muscles, and they get tight because we don't breathe with our diaphragm enough, and we're lifting our rib cage when we breathe. You know, not all of us are 100-meter sprinters, so we can't justify breathing like our life depends on it. We should be breathing with our diaphragm. It's a huge muscle in there. It's designed to work all day. These neck muscles that lift our rib cage, you know, when we're stressed or we're anxious, they work out. So over, and they're small muscles, they're very tight. It's going to take a little bit of time to build up to stretching them. Pull that shoulder down. Okay. Then just straight side bend. Pull the shoulder down. Come forwards with side bend. Ear away. And then down that way. So there's 2 ways. Can you see that? This one's different to this one. So for the other side, this one, and this one. And then obviously forwards, but we don't want to just go forwards like this. We want to go chin in and start from the very top. So we're going to keep the chin in and start from the top. We're not just going to bend forwards, which will get down here nicely, but we want to start stretching at the back of the neck here. Just this section here first, okay? And that looks like chin in, and that's it there. And then go forwards. Okay. Good thing to do while you're there is fingers massage the back where the skull meets the neck muscles down there, and then on the internal superior medial border of the scapula, just in there. Give them a good rub.
Watching the video. I hope it's something that you can use every day. If you like it, let me know. If you think I can improve it, feel free to let me know.